Hey everyone, so in this video we are going to continue with our interest in AWS. So in this video here this is using the CLI to create a Lambda function. Um, yeah, but let's see if we can do this one here using using Ubuntu. Okay, so let's have it here, working steps. So this one here, we're gonna create this. AWS, go to Lambda. So we're gonna create one. Let's create a new version folder. Folder is X Lambda. Okay, so X Lambda, X Lambda. Okay, so next is we are going to execute this. So it says that we're going to use .NET new Lambda empty function. This will be the name of our Lambda. The name of our Lambda is X Lambda. Okay. No template found. X Lambda .NET new function search. Yeah, because this one here is created using my Windows. So we want to install how to install this in Ubuntu. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT. In Ubuntu 22.04, how to install the AWS .NET SDK. If it's just me, make it sweat. No, that is not what we're looking for. We're looking for .NET template. .NET. No, .NET template. I mean .NET template for Lambda. If you want to create a new AWS Lambda function using blah blah blah. So .NET new Lambda function. Yeah, but it doesn't exist. .NET search for template new Lambda empty function search. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna throw it back to you. Example, alright, so searching for the templates. Okay, the template match your okay, so .NET new install then Lambda empty function. Can we do that? It cannot be installed. The package does not exist. Okay, so Lambda templates. Can we do this? It's just me makes it swear. Alright, so it got installed, so this should be fine now. Okay, we're going to install it. Okay, now we have X Lambda. Let's open up our Visual Studio Code. Go to Lambda, X Lambda. So this is the project. So this is the function here. So we want to add here. This will be our new application here. JB j.b.x. Okay, so we are going to add that, commit that. So we are going to take note also of what we did. Okay, here, working in Ubuntu 22.04 Lambda. Okay, so first what we did first is we installed this. Where is it? Yeah, so this one here, we install this the Amazon Lambda templates. Okay, that one, .NET install. The next is we so we created the function. Step 1, 1 2 3 3 1 2 3. Step 2, then step 3 is update the code. Step 3 is just update the code. Step 4, this is step 4, this is step 3. Step 4 should be the same of what it did here. We are going to publish. Okay, step 3 is publish. So to publish .NET release Linux ready, publish ready to run, true, and this will be the name. So X Lambda release. Okay, so we are going to go to X Lambda. Should we put it here? cdsrc cdx lambda. Okay, so we put it here. Hold on, it's 8. Okay, so what we did is we first go to publish. So publish, first go to publish, cd into here, then .NET publish. But we have an issue of the version, because this is using .NET 8. We want to downgrade it to .NET 6. Then do another publish. Okay, so publish is done. Go to step 5. Step 5 is zip. We want to zip the file. Okay, zip. So we want to zip this. So we're gonna cd into here, but this is a PowerShell. This is a PowerShell zip. We want to use the zip of Ubuntu. I believe that's zip, then like that, and then destination, or maybe let's just ask ChatGPT. Please help me convert this into a bash command. Oh, where would you go now? Long ago, what am I thinking out loud? Suddenly, don't you know? Don't you know what you do? I believe that's zip, then like that, and then the file. Well, let's see what the AI will generate. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be J. Like this. But then this is supposed to be J. Do we have it here? J. Yeah, this like this command. Okay, so this one here will be this, and this will be the name of our zip, and then this is the directory. But I believe, yeah, we don't have to go to that side. So, yeah, X release. How to change it to this one. So this is to zip. So let's zip it. Okay, and now we have the zip file. Now once we have the zip file, create the Lambda function. So we're going to publish this. Step 6, create the Lambda application. Alright, so create function. Function name is X Lambda. Then the file is this file. Zip file, this one to this one here, .NET 6, ARN, handler. Our handler is X Lambda. This one, and then alright, and then function. Function handler, function. I think just X Lambda, right? Like that. Function handler, function X Lambda. Then what will be this one here? Let's see. The previous implementation. What is this? FD payments lambda 2 payments FD underscore payments underscore lambda 2. So I believe that will be the name of the name of the application. So in our case, this will just be x lambda. Should just be x dash lambda, like that. Okay, so let's execute that. Oops, AWS. Why was it command not found? Why is it file B? Should just be file right. Yeah, it's file B. Then x lambda release zip zip. Let's try again. Zip file command not found. What? Ah, yeah, maybe because this is in PowerShell. That should be supposed to be in bash command. So we'll go to execute that. Unrecognized client, when calling the create function, the security token included. Okay, so you'll have to add our access key and API and our secret access key. Okay, so now we have updated our access token and secret access key and secret access key. This should create the lambda. Yep, that should create the lambda. And let's go back to our AWS console. So in our AWS console, let's go to lambda. So now we have a lambda here, and we will test it. Okay, so let's test it. What's this? The area below shows that 4 KB of extraction log. What? Okay, test. I think should be like this. Test. Okay, so now JBX test. So because that is what we put in our lambda function, JBX, then the input is text. So now are we going to publish this? We go to configure, we want to get the function URL, create the function URL, none. Alright, so save. It now has a function URL. Open tab. So if we input, how do we put an input here? Oh yeah, I don't know. Is this, can we get make a post request here? So let's delete this. So now how can we use this? What is the current version now? We don't have a published version, so let's publish new version. So first version, publish. So we now have a publish app. So if we go back to our Lambda version, we now have version 1. This is the version 1. So we can set the this function isn't connected to a VPC destination triggers. Okay, test. Okay, so now we want to create an alias, so we are going to create an alias. So this is test alias version, so version 1, or no, go to the latest, weighted. You can shift traffic between two versions based on weights. Okay, so we're not gonna add weights. So that is the test alias. Then we're going to add another alias. We're going to create a prod alias version 1. So prod alias has version 1. Then go back to aliases. Test alias is always using the latest one. So if we want to create a new one, so if we are going to update this so that it will have version 2. Okay, so if we put a version 2 in there, then go back to Lambda, let's publish. The release number 2. Right, so publish. So we have release number 2, release number 2 here, 2 here. So we are going to zip that. So we now have AWS Lambda version number 2. Then let's create a function, right? How do we update? Are we going to update? Let's copy that and put it here. Is there like an update function? Okay, so based on this command, is there something like AWS Lambda update function? Yes, indeed, update function code. Alright, so I'm gonna use this update function code. Instead of create, you're gonna use update function code. Use this zip file 2. Alright, yeah, I think that's okay. Then we are going to remove this. like that, or we'll just remove this. So function name, then zip file. Okay, so let's execute this. So let's see what will happen. Okay, so it's exceeded. Go back here in our Lambda. Let's see how many versions we have now. We have a code here. What happened? Did it succeeded? Okay, so go to versions, publish new version. Oh, this version 2. Publish. Okay, so there's another version. Let's test this if we can get version 2. Okay. Hello. Test. Okay. Oh, we have version 2. So yeah, that's it. We uploaded and then we just publish. Did we publish? Yeah, we publish another version, right? I'm so sleepy, man. So let's go here and our version 2. Let's change the alias. Or no, we go to alias. We go to alias and then our prod. Let's go to prod and change the version to our prod will now be using version 2. Okay, so when we test this, our prod, and this should have version 2 now. Version 2, right? Our prod now has version 2. So that's it. That's the alias and versions. And next is we are going to connect this to an API gateway. How to do versioning and deploying things with Lambda. Okay, cool. Thanks. That's it. Bye bye.